Hello everybody, and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. When last we left off, we had defeated Sniper Wolf, and we have now inserted Disc 2. So we are officially over the hump and speeding downhill fast. So let's do this. We have entered the blast furnace area. Why did you put him down, Snake? Okay, he's out cold for a while. That was really strange. I had him in a strangle, but didn't... Oh god, I remember this part. I have to be very careful. Duck! That will knock you into the lava and kill you. But that was weird. I had him in a grapple. Oh god, that's right on top of my head. I can't move. Anything, move! Thank you. Apparently that guy's looking right at me, but he can't see me. Those masks really mess with your vision, apparently. Bloody hell. I can't remember where the exit door in this room is. I think it's this way. There's lava. Ah, no, that's it over there. Okay, he seems to be busy on the lower deck there, so let's... Shit! I'm a box. Ain't nothing untoward going on here, just a box. Okay, so... Yep, okay, he's gone out the way. Shit, bed. Crap. Yeah, if you're in the box and grenade, not grenade, FAMAS. Jesus. But yeah, if you're in the box and like in a position that a box like if you're on stairs and stuff, they can like see under it. It's weird. Okay, that was a bit of a clusterfuck, mostly due to my fat fingering every single button, but... Huh, nobody here. Alright. Let's nab anything that may be around first. I have a distinctly bad feeling. Go on, press button. There we go. Action button is triangle in every single other Metal Gear game, apart from this one where it's circle.
There he is!
Oh crap. More of these guys again.
Damn.
Okay, quickly get a nade over here. Oh. I'm probably going to get hit by my own grenade now. Oh no, it just flew off the edge. Right. Guys hiding behind the alert screen. Move, please. Wow, he just ran under my bullets and punched me in the mouth. Jesus, and now I've got no health items. Fantastic! Hopefully there's some bloody supplies down here. No, it's just another lift. Why would you put gun cameras where there's jamming? That's a dirty trick. That's just rude, is that? Alright, thankfully it starts us off back down here. Okay, so get sort of over here. There's one gun camera. And by the looks of things, no supplies. So stick close to the wall. Oh, wow. And there's a fence there, so there's literally no way to avoid going in front of the gun camera. Now we're going to crawl. Jesus. Whoever was in charge of that, you're a dirty, dirty tyke. That is a real rude move. Because it looked like there's some... There you are, little bastard. There's a whole box of bullets here. Right now, no. Right now, though, I need anything I can get my hands on. Oh, good. It's one magazine of FAMAS ammo. Alright, let's get on this lift and try not to explode again. I might end up needing to load a save if there's another fight here, because I'm not going to be able to survive if there's another fight. I might need to reload and get... because there was more rations back in the blast furnace area. Uh-oh. Yeah. Ravens. Oh boy. Yeah, there's going to be a boss fight. I may end up needing to reload from a save. Because I'm going into this with no health and no healing items. He's calling.
Snake.
Miller.
I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Oh yeah, she mentioned that last time.
And then going undercover to investigate the Mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied.
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Dun, dun, dun.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well, back then there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
But
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
are you saying that Naomi might be behind
Yeah, that's
it?
that's a big
I don't
accusation
know.
to say that Naomi's
Either
behind all of that.
or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
I am very suspicious. Oh, blimey, apparently it's freezing down here. Excuse me. If I get exploded again, I'm going to be very unhappy. Oh, thank God. Just some healing at last. Alright, whole lot of explosives. Alright, we're going into this back to back. Who's ready for another boss fight?
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight
It's
fit
pretty
for a big
distinctive.
boy like you.
But
That's
was
a good
no
laugh.
true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating?
I don't remember that.
I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Ah, your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I
mean,
don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes
to
are
be
not the
fair,
best
it
of
is
friends.
theorized that like
Nevertheless, you will make
25% of
a
people
good
alive today have
adversary.
some kind of ancestor in Mongolian
You live in Alaska
culture,
too.
just because of
you
how
know of the
prolific
World
those guys
Eskimo
were
Indian Olympics.
back in
Yeah,
the medieval
I
era.
know it. Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I accept.
I love that it's just like,
It is
yes.
called the Ear Pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious. It's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
Alright, so there is no way in hell we are taking this guy on hand to hand. We need to be a bit smarter. So, we're going to have the mine detector, and we are going to set a whole lot of mines. There's no way we can take this guy on. That got him.
Come on now.
I think he does eventually. I think he does eventually get wise to the landmines. Now, pop. There we go. And as the drops earlier implied, we will also want to be using the Nikita launcher. Uh-oh.
Come on out.
Sticks as well. There you are. I think he does eventually, like, if he shoots one box a lot, he will eventually break it.
Come on out.
Oh, yep, there was a bang there. Didn't look like he lost any health. Ah, he's knocked down one of the boxes here. So now it's blocking. Oh, he's
Come
going
on.
over now. We've got to be careful, otherwise we could get backed into a corner. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, nice. Yeah, if he sees the rocket coming, he will shoot it down. Let's try and be able to... Just got to remember where I put the bloody bombs. Now it's just running around. That got him. This box is about to slip. I'm pretty sure if the box just lands on you, you just die. And one should do it. Probably not the best idea to stand under that. Let's get right in the corner. Uh-oh. Okay, wasn't expecting that one. We've got two bombs. And there should be a bang any second. There he goes. Alright. Good old fun game of cat and mouse. Yeah, there's... You don't want to, like, fight this guy
Just as the
one-on-one,
boss
because
said,
he'll just shred you with that
My
Gatling cannon.
existence, which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens.
I hope
In
nobody
that
hears
way,
squeamish.
I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card. It will open that door.
Why?
You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
Narrow it down. Which one?
What is it?
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound.
Dun dun dun. What a twist. This
He was
this
a
genuinely
master of
got me when
disguise.
I first played this game. I was like, oh shit! Like it
He
completely
copied
bent
his
my brain.
subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
Not a great
But he
image, but
wasn't
he's got like a
able
sort
to
of
deceive
Mission
the
Impossible
Angel of
double
Death.
mask.
The Angel of Death.
The Sapir probably doesn't do any good favors for that.
But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself. Snake, in the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
It's really strange because I feel like there's a bit in Metal Gear Solid 2 that implies that is the case. Like there's a little bit of implication in Metal Gear Solid 2 that sort of implies that Raven is watching over you.
Snake.
But they
it's
just
me.
drop it from all the other
Master.
ones.
It's about Naomi. Turn
Oh,
your
yeah.
monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
Is it Decoy
I thought her
Octopus?
story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either, but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be.
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested
She hasn't
and
done
interrogated
anything.
to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Armstech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
I guess that
wait a
that does explain why
Without her, we can't complete this mission.
the
I knew it.
DARPA chief
You were hiding
that
something.
we saw
Give me some time.
was
I'll try to get
looked
it
like
out
he'd
of her.
been
Hurry
rotting
then.
away for
We've
weeks. He
got to
probably
figure
has
out
been.
who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Oh boy, we've got drama. Let's take a quick look around just to get any supplies that are left. Okay, looks like we grabbed everything during the fight. Let us away then. Oh boy, that's a lot of gun cameras. How very fitting that it just gave me some shaft grenades. And run! It didn't go off. Oh god, did it fall down the hole? Must have. Go. Okay. Oh boy, there he is. The absolute unit, Metal Gear Rex. Man, the size of this lad. Okay. There's nobody here. Oh no, there's cameras. Not seeing anything down there in the, whatever the drainage trench this is. Oh, there's a waist-deep water all the way around.
Snake!
Hey,
it's me.
Ocon, what's good?
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files. Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
That little
Does it
glint of
look
his
like you can get in?
glasses.
I don't know yet.
The
I'll give it a
smile.
try.
I'm counting on you.
From what we know of Baker, he strikes me as the kind of guy who's like set his password to password 1234 or something like that. You probably just guess at it. Just like Baker #1. Side door with nothing. Ah! Control room. That looks promising. Whoa. So what's wrong here? Ah, bullets. So we just left a random magazine out here on the catwalk. Oh, more calls. Blimey. Only made it about 4
Snake,
feet.
it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty
Third?
careful guy.
Bloody hell,
Do you
alright.
think you'll break in
Guess I was
soon?
wrong.
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
Oh, it was just a status update. Okay. More sneaky gun cameras left around. Doesn't look like it. Good. Blimey, that's a drop. Jesus, that's a drop. Well, it's a good thing we're not going to need them because we're about to shut this fucker down. I did look to camera. Oh, now we're climbing on the boy's back. Hey.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
What have you done
Bingo.
for us?
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought,
All right,
the
he just
nuclear
keeps that
warhead
written
is
down,
designed to be
apparently.
fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait
Of
to
the
hear
many
this.
scary things.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any
it's
current
basically
ballistic
just a
missile
big
detection
cannon.
Systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept.
Yeah,
And
you
on
wouldn't
top
even
of
know
that,
it was coming
it's
until
got
you
a
saw it.
surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced
Just
by the
fucking
UN.
burn everything.
It could even bring the president
Microwave the
down.
hard drives, Jesus.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This
you
new
may hear
nuclear
some
weapon,
shuffling
it's never actually been tested,
very
only
briefly
simulated.
while I just
You mean they
some
ran a
cables
computer
around.
model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise.
Yeah, okay,
they
levels
needed
are still
to get
good, that's
actual
fine.
experimental
You just
data
may hear
to
some
back up
moving
the
around as
simulation.
I try to do stuff.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
That one
No,
is though.
Ocelot took it from me.
The
There we go.
terrorists have
Now I
replaced
have
the
audio,
dummy warhead with a
And
real
there shouldn't be any
warhead.
echo.
Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Yeah, we haven't got long. This is going to cause some problems. Back down the other side. But yeah, all that sort of shifting around. I was just moving some cables so that I could hear the game. Right now, before I just did that movement, I had the. Oh shit! Why is there a man there? Why is there mans here?
I heard
No, you... Oh god, this is the one time that the Clackety Floors actually do something. Piss.
Snake?
Did you find it?
No. I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
Again, he keeps
He's
this
just
stuff
looking
written
to get
down.
rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
I need to
Where'd he go?
get more distance between myself and these guys. Why was there even... why would you put guys where there's jamming? There's just been a gunfight outside. How are you guys?
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid.
But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think
Smart
that will do
boy.
to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders.
Ah,
Yes.
and they've got the only
President
copy of the
will
design
break.
specs.
He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
$1 billion. That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Foxdie vaccine in our demands.
Foxdie. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Foxdie was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most
You're on an
powerful
Alaskan
weapon
island.
ever made,
There's no-
and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
It's just a
What's wrong with that?
siege.
We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss,
Which is
you're not worried about the power being
curious,
overridden.
considering
If the code is in it again, it'll be
Liquid
deactivated.
famously dislikes Big Boss.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl. She's alive.
Snake,
getting very
I
interesting.
found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy.
Yes. It's
Watched
a
a TV
material
show,
that changes shape at different temperatures.
Yeah, I've
The
seen.
key is
I
made
watched
out of it.
a
This
documentary
card
on
key.
TV where they showed
Yeah.
those things
A
off. It's
card
quite
key
amazing to
changes
watch.
shape at different temperatures.
Quite
So
violently
this
as well.
key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
That's not a great system, if
Riding
you ask me.
on that key, Snake.
Who's that? Damn!
Well, piss.
Key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This
Was that
is
sound effect seriously just somebody
bulletproof
going
glass.
whoosh?
There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Crap. We need to get the key back. It fell all the way down to the bottom.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Go, go. Oh, shit. Hi, friendo. Drop something. Oh, crap. We've got a whopping 1 ration. These guys are going to want to get into close range before they try and fight me, so as long as I keep moving. Pretty sure they also can't climb ladders. Thankfully, there only seems to be 1 guy patrolling around there. I'm guessing the reason why there was like multiple before was because I killed one and he spawned a new one. Oh, there's the... Is there anything here now? No. Okay, items don't seem to respawn that fast. So we need to go all the way down to the bottom. So, the key apparently fell down into the water here. Oh! This water ain't good for me, apparently. Yikes. Alright, so we've got to be quick. Ugh. Grotty ration. Probably don't eat that. Zigzag. So let's ration. Let's very quickly knock out. I appreciate that there's plenty of rations around, although there's a couple that I'm likely not going to want to eat. PAL key, there we go. Also, by the looks of things, there was something down here. Oh no, that's the path I came in by. Right. Oh shit! A bomb! There we go. Alright, so now we've got to go back up again. Also, I'm going to take just a very quick moment. We will be right back. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. So, now we've got to go all the bloody way back up again. And take out Ocelot, I guess, so we can put the bloody keys in. Also, I am going to actually drop a right quick save, just in case.
What's up, Snake?
Because now that we've actually got supplies and healing items.
Snake, in China they say, when walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That
Hey.
means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
Whoops. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But
What's up, Snake?
is
Talk to you later, Snake.
is that a thing? Are melons known for being spiny? I don't know. I'm not big on agriculture. Okay. So can I see? I can't see him from here. If we get up on the top, can we maybe spy him? No, the bloody cannon's in the way. Although it looks like Ocelot and Liquid have pissed off. Yeah, it looks like they've legged it. Okay, now can I spot? No, the cannon's still in the way. Hey? He's gone. Okay. Oh no, there's Mr. Patrolling Man. So that's box. Oh yeah, I didn't show this off before. When you go into box, this is your first person vision. Ugh.
Get out of the way.
Oh crap. Oh, goodbye. I'm gonna very quickly. Yeah, if you go into box and you're in a guy's way, he will move the box. Okay, well, Patrolling Man is now very dead, so let's explore around a little bit. Okay, that's just where you'd get in if you were a pilot. So can I now get into there? There was 2 cameras. Am I even going to be able to, like... Yeah, if I just... I've got chaff grenades. If I just very quickly chuck a chaff and then... Let's have the PAL key at the ready.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes
So,
care of PAL code number 1.
We need to find a way to get the
Now, PAL
card
number
nice
2.
and nice and
Freeze
cold.
the key.
So is there a way in and out of this room? Yeah, it looks like it's all in the timing actually. Yeah, if I just sort of dip like this and then very carefully sort of like that. There we go. Stick close to the walls and we're away. So, where have we been that's cold? That's not going to work. Why would you put a guard there when there's freaking jamming? I'm gonna get caught by that guy every time. I can fucking promise you. Hi. Piss off. That guy's gonna catch me every time. Hi there, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Yep, that's the ladder. Okay. So, we are heading somewhere that is nice and cold, so we can freeze the key. Although this unfortunately does mean we are going to have to tangle with the gauntlet full of gun cameras again. Which, as methods to defend a room go, is certainly up there. What's... Okay, whole lot of supplies up there. But, as that pickup just suggested, we can sort of cheese this a bit. Because if we get it in the middle, carefully... me? No, it just goes right past it because I'm too close. There we go, so long as we stay sort of down a little bit. There we go. Easy peasy. And it gets this whole lot missing. Fucking hell. My god. I'm sure we're watching all them explode. Zap. Now, hopefully, that's enough of them destroyed that I'm able to just leg it. Yep. That's enough that I'm able to just leg it through. Man, who designed this? It's like some sort of like horrifying combination of Wile E. Coyote and like General Custer. Alright, so this room should be cold enough if we equip the key and we just wait a little bit. Eventually the key should turn cold. Huh. Oh, there's some stuff that's respawned over there. Vulcan Raven, not only has Vulcan Raven's body completely disappeared, but like all of his kit has vanished as well. Like his gun's gone and then must be a very dedicated cleanup dude. Yeah, he's just completely gone, there's no sign of him at all. Alright, so this is probably going to take a minute for the key to get cold, but this... I think this is the room. Because this is supposed to be like... Yeah, it just says warehouse, but this is supposed to be like a freezer, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering this room. I'm pretty sure it is this room. Hang on. Let's actually ask, who do we know who knows things about hot and cold? Let's ask Miller.
Now freeze that key. Get somewhere cold.
Oh, pfft, thanks. Campbell, anything more useful to say?
You've got to lower that card key's temperature. Find someplace cold.
Alright. Otacon, do you know of anywhere cold? Am I in the right room?
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere. But you're close to the warehouse where you fought Raven, right? That place is right in the middle of the permafrost layer, and there's no heater either. That
Okay,
key
I
is
am in the right
actually
room.
an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
Okay, so I am in the right room. We've literally just got to wait until the key turns blue. There we go. Alright, so key is now frozen. So we need to now leg it back to the control room, but we are on a timer. If we take too long, then... Oh crap, all the gun turrets have respawned. Alright, I've got chaff grenades, we're just going to drop one of them and run like hell. But yeah, if we take too long, the card will warm back up. Go, go, go. I hope you're ready for me to get that same guy again. I wonder if I could snipe him. That might make things easier. Just rather than having to tangle with all that crap, I'd just blow his head off from all the way down here. I'm not going for a no. I'm not going for like a no kills run or anything like that. I've got nothing to prove. I got my platinum in Metal Gear Solid 5. I'm happy. Alright, so PSG1. Can I just tap this guy in the head?
What was that noise?
Yep. He's going to respawn because for some reason the control room is considered a different instance to the rest of the bloody building. So we have to do this sort of weird four-dimensional crawl. And no, got to actually equip the key. Okay, Jesus, you just had to. I just had to wait for it to actually react. For a moment there, I thought I had just fallen short of the key being frozen.
Awaiting Palco number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
And I know exactly where we need to go for that. Oh, that was weird. I just ran through that without even thinking, and the thing didn't go off. All right. Uh-oh. I think I've jammed. There we go. Ah, that's a one-shot. Handy. Yeah, unfortunately for him, that guy's gonna die a lot. Fun fact, the GameCube remake version of this game was the Twin Snakes. And that had a really fucking cheeky trick that there was a spot around like right here, basically, just like that wall there had a steam pipe and a liquid nitrogen pipe that you could just shoot, and that would warm and freeze the key. That was real cheeky, but I can kind of see why they did it, because this is pretty blatantly just a fetch quest. So let's have our chaff grenades at the ready. Man, look at the size of that thing. It's as big as his head. Yeah, we passed through. Oh, has that just disappeared into the abyss? Nope. The chaff grenades. No, they haven't respawned yet. But yeah, we passed through somewhere that's going to make for perfect. Oh hell! They've started putting guards. Right, let's not stick around. Just leg it right through. Let's have a weapon at the ready, I think. So we've got to go all the way back up. to not just the blast furnace area, but there is a very specific part of the blast furnace area that, now that I remember it, although I may be remembering wrong, has an item that we need. Also, just to really give the game away, I'm pretty sure that icon, that's the same as... Oh no, it's not. Huh, I thought that was like the card is frozen icon. Just to like really give it away. Oh, we've got the call. Hi Miller, what's good?
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
Don't give the CIA any
it's
ideas.
too similar.
They've done madder shit in their time.
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned
I mean,
her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself.
Baker had a pretty
Colonel,
strong...
What's new with the Naomi situation?
Had a pretty strong
I just
motive.
placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
Like,
She was sending
to
coded messages
stop
towards
the-
the Alaskan base.
Stop the
I didn't want to believe
information
it,
of what's going on here
but
to
she
get
must
out.
be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
He says that like sodium
Naomi.
pentothol's the baseline.
I can't believe it.
Like,
That
that's what you
means the
start with,
Fox
rather
Dye
than just sitting
vaccine
down and
must be
questioning them.
around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah, like even if we are infected, which we probably are, if she deliberately injected us to turn us into like a walking bioweapon, what good does it make? We can't go back to the. We'd have to go back through the entire game to get back to the sub-pen and swim back to the submarine to get the. I'm gonna crawl. Yeah, we'd have to go back through like the entire damn game to get the vaccine. Shit, the bed. Up. Speed. Yeah, right through. Actually, once we... Is the PAL key... The PAL key hasn't warmed back up. Okay. I might be wrong about it being on a timer then. Just cuts off. Oh. Just speeds through it. Good. Means I don't have to have another bloody gunfight. No mines. Alright. basic bullets. It'll do. I think I'm full on healing items. I think mostly what I want is just like more rocket launcher ammo and sniper ammo. Alright, so this should take us back out to the furnace area. But just hanging... just hanging out in the furnace area doesn't cut it. We need to be here specifically. Time on crossing. Or not, as the case may be. Need to fix your... Ow! Fix your fucking pipes! Jesus. Ugh. Damn it. I'm gonna complete arse myself here. Yeah, if this whole place is giving off steam, this is a dire situation. But, we'll hang out in there later because, as of currently, we want to get that. Just very carefully. Nab it. There we go. Body armor. Some other goodies. But if we have a look at that. So the body armor. Bulletproof vest reduces damage on impact. Pretty sure, no, it doesn't change on model. I'm pretty sure it does when you get the body armor in 2. Thankfully, this is just a gun camera, so it doesn't set off the alarm if we trigger it. Wow. That thing was ready. Okay, so we just want to hang out here for a bit. Actually, if we've... considering how many times we've been steamed... Yep, there it is. So the key is now heated. Back here. So it's just a little hidey hole. Alright. Now to head for the control room again. I'm gonna drop a quick save, actually.
You caught Snake?
I did. Save, please. Ugrund base.
In China, they say, the snake, knowing itself, strikes swiftly. It means that if you have confidence that what you are doing is part of your true nature, there should be no hesitation. I don't know whether your orders are in your true nature or not, but Snake, believe in yourself.
I have to wonder if any of these are actually, like, actual Chinese proverbs. I wonder if it was some guy's job for the day to look up Chinese, like folksy Chinese proverbs, just so they could fill mailings, like script with them. Okay, so it does actually pivot this way and that. Go. And then go. Watch out for the landmines that somebody apparently just decided to put by the fucking freight elevator. know who you are, even if I don't, bastard. Come on. Oh. Is there an update?
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I
Well, we've
bought
got
all my
the
identification.
Emotional
But my
music.
reason for getting into genetics was true.
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me.
Oh god, we've got
I
the
was
emo
alone
poetry
for so
slam.
long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No.
That's Grey Fox, if you don't
Grey
remember.
Fox?
Yep.
The
Thank you,
survivor
Snake.
that held together Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom. This America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Oops.
Not exactly.
Don't knock things
I
over
was
when there's dramatic
partly
stuff
wrong
going on.
about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Grey Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox? No. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body.
Fox dye contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
So it is a cover-up.
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
We were kind of in the middle of something.
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Oh dear. Seems there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than poor Snake is being told about. So yeah, it seems whatever Baker was saying about Fox dye being well, he said they're just using you. Yep, just using us to spread Fox dye to cover up this entire op. Pretty much. Campbell's probably going to be like the only one to actually survive it. Yeah, fine. Just gotta... Which way is that guy gonna turn? The second I move. Go, 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 go. Just leg it straight out. Oh, thread that needle. Oh nice, and it respawns us some chaff grenades. I'm not touching that, that's a trap. Oh, damn it, I meant to grab the ammo before I went through. I'm pretty sure I can just, like, sneakily nab it and then run back. Oh, I'm actually full on Stinger ammo, huh? Colour me surprised. Alright. How's the PAL key? Still nice and warm. Goodies at respawn. Hey, more chaff grenades. Here. That one random guard's gonna get sniped again. Poor Git. They keep sending more dudes over here to defend this one catwalk, and their heads just keep exploding. PSG. Hey, hold still. Nope. What's that? Okay, that's just assorted ammunition. I'm actually surprised that we're like full on supplies. Okay, so apparently this camera isn't like... This first camera here isn't like connected to anything, because I can just... Yeah. As long as I just don't get spotted by those two. It's nice and warm. There we go, and that is the last code inserted. World successfully served.
No, why?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake. Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code.
Yeah, because they
Even
accidentally
with
killed him.
Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox-Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox-Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So
But then who was phone?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
Liquid, how the...
You've served your purpose. You may die now.
Oh crap. Gas mask. How do we get out? Polygon, help!
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Okay. Thankfully we've got the gas mask, so we've got plenty of air. Crap. Oh. Who's this?
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
Alright. Just about made that. Okay. It's gonna be a fight, I reckon. Liquid! I guess it was too much to hope for that he got blown up during the Hind D battle.
Liquid! Snake! Did you like my sunglasses?
Shoot him!
You point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Armstech president and decoy Octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Dye.
Fox Dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what
What are you
changes she
motivated
made to
by
Fox
then,
Dye's program.
smart guy?
Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and decoy Octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes.
That's what you get for buying your trousers at bootleg shops.
You're fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes.
I love how that was...
so that you would be the greatest of
I
his
love how
children.
that
The only
line
reason
got
I
retconned to
exist
basically
is so they
Liquid
could
being
create you.
like
I was
sour,
the favorite,
and he just
huh?
made shit up to,
That's
so,
right.
so that he had something to be angry
I'm
about.
just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's
Yeah,
why you're
no,
so
the
obsessed
only-
with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love?
Yeah, it's not
It's
dominant
hate.
flawed
He always told
recessive
me
genes
I
or
was
anything like
inferior.
that. It's
and now I'll have my revenge. You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own
it's
hand.
more that just Liquid
You
takes after
stole
their
my
mother more,
chance for
and
revenge.
Liquid says that Big
Now
Boss
I'll
always
finish
hated
the
him.
work that
He
Father
hated both
began.
of them.
I will
He only
surpass
warmed
him.
up to
I will
Solid
destroy him.
because Solid didn't actively
just
try to
like
kill him during
Naomi.
Metal Gear Solid
Well, I'm
5.
not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes.
Yes, that's why you tried to kill Big Boss in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Snake,
It is very odd going back and now, like looking back at all of this new stuff, this old stuff. Now that I know where the story goes in the future.
The power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
All right, boss fight.
How do I stop it?
Okay. And 3, 2, 1. Let me pause, please. Oh crap. Okay, we've got more cutscene. But yeah, basically short version is basically everything that Liquid. Okay, pause. Basically everything that Liquid said during that little escapade is false, and he's making shit up because he's got the cloning blues, as it were, and just wants an excuse to be mad at Big Boss. Even though Big Boss is like in Metal Gear Solid 5, Big Boss is like, I don't give a shit, just treat them like any other normal person, don't worry about the whole cloning thing. And as soon as Big Boss and Liquid met, Liquid's been trying to kill him. But anyway, looking at the time, we are approaching 2 hours, and there's a whole lot more than 2 hours just in these last couple of boss fights, so we're going to very quickly save, and then we're going to call an end to it.
Snake,
and
there's
we'll
nothing
pick
I
up
can
on...
do to help you. All I can do is cheer you on.
You could save, but yeah, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna pick up on Wednesday because there's just way too much going on otherwise.
Snake.
That's your idea of cheering me on. It's just, by the way, don't die. Anyway, we'll be picking up again on Wednesday, and we're gonna finish this baby off one way or the other. But until then, thank you all for joining me. Good night and much love.